Morning. This is going to be your cards of the day for December 6th. Okay, guys, so for today, I decided to pull some oracle cards. What do we have going on today? We have the new moon in Sagittarius. We have Mercury going direct later on today. So we have 666, which is the number of the caregiver. This is for the healers. Showing your love through service, doing what you love, social responsibility. And we also have 20, which is all about working together, harmony, intimate communication, trusting in the universe, and holding space for something new. Okay, so we're going to start with the, let me turn these this way. We're going to start with the non-oracle cards, the regular deck. Okay, so first of all, I pulled the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is basically triumph. It's recognition. It's a new beginning in a way of thinking. Okay, so with the new moon in Sagittarius being planting seeds about beliefs and believing in ourselves, having confidence, and hold on, let me look back at the horoscope. I can't quite get my shit together, which is actually in the horoscope for today. What did we have here? There's a transit that's affecting me right now, like pretty badly. Oh, Sun squaring Neptune at 13 degrees. My Neptune is at 13 degrees, so I'm having confusion, trouble expressing myself, because at this point Mercury is still retrograde in Sagittarius, so I'm literally tongue-tied and my brain is not connecting to my mouth. Somebody is putting down their denial. Okay, they may be finally starting to realize that they created their reality, and they're working on changing their beliefs, that changing their thoughts, changing their beliefs to produce different actions, which is bringing you to the new timeline. Then we have Two of Wands. Two is about being at a crossroads. Basically, whatever happened, whatever the old beliefs were, you're recognizing that you need to think a different way, have a different perspective. And this is about creating goals, okay, and a strategy to work your way towards the goal, okay? You know you got to change the way you think, so you've got to figure out how. Also, the Ace is a 1, so we've got 1 and we've got 2. So forward movement and progress, new beginnings, reaching for harmony. Mentor of Swords, I have to read that one because I have not memorized the mentor cards yet. I know there's only 4, but there's like a paragraph. They are making their appearances though, and I think this is probably the second time I got this particular one, the Mentor of Swords. Okay, so these are about, swords are about thoughts, the way we think, communication, ideas. So the Mentor of Swords is the voice of air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is a spiritual person who uses intellect in service to divine. Okay, they try to achieve unity instead of dividing people. See, 1, 2, trying to create unity. Instead of separation. Excuse me while my vagueness of mind messes with me. Okay. The Mentor of Swords also gives lessons about your strengths and limitations. This could also be sudden physical violence, often involved, possibly ending a relationship. Oh my gosh. It's like a rushed conclusion. Sudden violence can be domestic violence, all the way from a huge argument, fighting, all the way to possible I don't like saying it, killing. Okay, so somebody could, if they're in denial, enough denial, and they don't realize that their thinking is flawed and immature, then they could strike out. Let me take another look at this card and see if I see anything also. Okay, with the domestic violence component. This should be, it's a Chiron card, okay? Chiron, the archer. You see how he's aiming at her almost like she's the target, okay? Just like in the domestic violence. She's becoming the target and he's reaching to shoot and she's trying to defend herself. She wants to escape. She wants to fly free. Look at the claws of the eagle. She wants to be independent and she's going to fight back using her sword, using her wit, using her intellect. She's not going to let him target her. Okay, so that could be what causes domestic violence. I don't think I see it here though. Just letting you know that it is a possibility. Ho'oponopono. To seek resolution. You're very gifted in terms of resolution. Communicate and allow the universe to help you radiate integrity and love. Communication. So this is also communicating a message. Maybe a new idea. This says, allow the universe to help you. Communicate and allow the universe to help you. So it's basically about speaking your intentions, which is what we talked about already. This is a card of communication. New beginnings, communication, creating a goal, voicing your intentions, and creating a strategy to get there. Seeking a resolution. And then we have Hano Hano, honored, glorious. It's a 10, okay? Completion of a cycle, holding space for the new and new beginnings. Transmuting shame. My intention is to have compassion for myself and my choices and my challenges, to replace my shame with love, honor, and tenderness. Shame is one of the many ways to experience yourself as not good enough. You are evolving, growing, and learning to do your best. At your core, you're a glorious being, worthy of honor and love. Nothing that has been done to you and nothing that you've done is served by feeling shame. What serves is to honor yourself by being tolerant and compassionate as you gain wisdom from your experiences and learn to do better. Okay, so with the same transit, the Sun squaring Neptune, it's affecting me too, but part of that transit, or part of the meaning of the Sun squaring Neptune, could be expressing confusion, illusion, delusion. It's like not being able to admit to personal failures, denial, escaping instead of facing. So I really feel like the potential for domestic violence could be based on people who are, the one who's going to be causing the violence is the one who's on some kind of addiction, okay? Drugs, drinking. These are going to be the people who are in denial that domestic violence will be erupting in their households, okay? They don't want it. They're not taking responsibility for their part in this reality. They're not recognizing that they themselves have created it. Okay, on the other hand, this covers both sides. It's not necessarily the bad one. There's good and bad in this. There's going to be some that are going to experience this because denial is a stubborn energy. And then there's going to be those that are growing up, recognizing their responsibility and realizing that they shouldn't be afraid to admit their failures, okay, and that some of them recognize that they have the power to change it, and those are the ones that are going to be doing this, creating the strategy for their goal. Okay, they could be voicing it, you know, like, what can I do instead of drinking? What do I do? How do I slowly start to replace that? I'm over it. I don't want to do this anymore. And that's basically the stage where they're at. They need to realize that, yes, these are their shame. This is their shame. This is their guilt from failing themselves, failing others. They need, they're holding on to that. God, I almost feel like picking one more. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle these and see if any more fall out, because I just feel like there's one more. Oh, that one flew out. Okay. Ohanui. Patience, great breath. Patience. 9. Endings, unconditional love, healing. My intention is to be patient, peaceful, and tolerant, and to breathe deeply, allowing all things to unfold one moment at a time. Patience is the ability to stay calm and balanced even when obstacles and adversity challenge your path. Patience is an attribute that comes hand in hand with breathing deeply and allowing things to unfold as they will. Patience requires that you remain peaceful and present, and that you trust yourself to handle whatever comes your way. Okay, trusting yourself, even though in the past you've created a reality that was hell for you, you're ending that. Okay, you don't have to stay in that place of guilt and fear. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself, and have patience with yourself. You see that? Not only do we have the 1 and the 2, we also have the 9 and the 10. Okay, so we're moving to close something out. That's for sure. All right, guys. That is your Cards of the Day daily reading. See you guys later.